And we're live. Wow, and welcome.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of One Stop Live. I'm Didi from One Stop Warehouse in Brisbane, and I'm here with Tim from One Stop Warehouse in Sydney. Hi, Tim. How are you today?
Hi, Dee. How are you going? Things are great, aren't they? Really, we're seeing some changes. COVID is slowly being resolved. So, yeah, it's really exciting now.
Slowly.
Except that Sydney traffic is getting a little bit heavier. Still.
Same here in Brisbane, don't worry.
Today, we are welcoming Jeff Routledge from Tigo. Jeff is the APAC director for the US-based MLPE module level power electronics manufacturer Tigo Energy. Mr. Routledge came from UPS industry and he's joined the industry 12 years ago working with an Australian-based solar distributor company. 8 years ago, Jeff accepted a job offer from Tigo Energy to become an Australian-New Zealand country manager and eventually becoming their APAC director. Some of his memorable projects being the Adelaide Airport in Australia, the Australia's first 1.2 megawatt fully optimised commercial system done in conjunction with Trina Solar, Finlay Cold Storage in Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka's first 1.2 megawatt fully optimised commercial system done in conjunction with JA Solar, and the Los Banos Doctors Hospital in the Philippines, which is a 100 kilowatt optimised system that operates commercially. Jeff, welcome. Great to have you.
Astonishing results. Hi, Jeff.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Good morning.
Welcome, sir. And I think Dee's going to lead
you
with the question.
Beautiful. Please do.
I have the first quick question for you today.
Okay.
What exactly does Tigo Optimizer do in a series string? Like what is your product? How does it work?
Okay. So Tigo's TS4 platform is an inverter agnostic platform or architecture. And so what this means is that we must work or operate in a mannerism that both supports and enhances the inverter's pre-existing MPPT functions. So when you connect panels electrically in a series string, it's just additive, so the voltage will add up, but the current is not additive. Okay, the inverter, its MPPT function will scan the IV curve of all panels that are electrically connected in the series string, and it must select the conversion point for all panels, so meaning a single current. Because power equals voltage, anytime we reduce current, it means that we actually lose energy. If you were to shade a panel in a series string, it actually will reduce the current of the panel, and it will obviously cause the system or the inverter to operate at a much lower current. 10% shading, or as little as 10% shading, can actually cost us up to 50% power production. Okay, so it's quite significant. So to answer your question, Tigo's TS4 optimizers allow all panels to operate at different MPPT points while they're connected in an electrical series string. And we do it in a mannerism that enables the inverter to actually convert at or operate at the higher current, even though we have different currents within the system. This means that we're able to extract all the energy potential from the system. Some quick things, there are some inverters that actually have some aggressive scan functions that will do a more aggressive MPPT function. They will force the system to convert at higher currents. And it sort of sounds really wonderful. It means you don't have to use optimizers, but it's a bit of a falsehood. One of the challenges to aggressive scan functions is that when operating at higher currents, they will force other panels within the string to go into bypass, potential detrimental effects for panels long term. It can lead to panel failures, sometimes catastrophic ones. And so if you're interested in using those aggressive scan functions, just have a conversation with your panel vendor and just make sure that there's no implications to your warranty if you're using such a function. So I hope I answered your question.
It sounds like it's very comprehensive. Now, Jeff, I've heard that my panels will produce more, up to 30% more power if I install a Tigo optimizer. Is that true, or is there more to that?
It's true in the appropriate context. I used the formula just a bit earlier, power equals voltage times current, or P equals V times I. There's slightly more to the formula. It's at 1,000 watts per meter squared and at standard test conditions. If you have let's say a 300 watt panel, you 1,000 watts of irradiance, it's going to produce 300 watts. If you put a microinverter or a Tigo optimizer or even our competitor's optimizer on the same panel, it's still going to produce 300 watts. Okay, so we actually can't make it produce more than the formula. What the 30% refers to is power recovery. So in the previous question that I answered, I made the reference that 10% shading can cost me up to 50% power. And so what what the 30% refers to is recovered energy. So it's what we're able to recover that would have been lost. So we can't go beyond 100%, but we can help you get closer to 100%.
Fantastic. So it kind of boosts its performance when it's being strained by shade.
Correct. It's a bit like your Sydney traffic. If you had a bypass lane to bypass
shade,
traffic, it would be wonderful. Yeah.
Fantastic. Dee
So, Jeff, I heard from other guys in the industry that I cannot use my Tigo optimizer when I have parallel strings. Is that true?
It's not true, but it is a misconception that we see in the market. Tigo supports what we call selective deployment, and we also support what we call full deployment or 100% deployment. Selective deployment is a methodology that means if I had a string of 12 panels and I had one or two panels that I knew would be shaded or impeded, I could actually just optimize those two panels. And that is true when it's a single string on an MPPT. When I have a parallel environment, those installation requirements are that I install optimizers on all panels that are connected to that MPPT. And the reason for that is when you look at parallel strings, they're always of equal length, meaning the voltage is typically the same on each string. The Tigo optimizer, so just to give a bit of background on what it's doing or how we do our MPPT, when a panel is shaded and operates at a lower current, effectively what the optimizer is doing is we bypass the high current around the panel, but we use high-speed switching to direct energy into the panel so we can recover what energy is available from the panel. On the output side of the optimizer, we effectively use a small amount of voltage from the string to boost the current. So we actually match the current on the output to what the string is. That's how we set it. But because we're slightly reducing the voltage, if the voltage in a parallel environment or in a string drop too much, the inverter can actually bypass the entire string, which would represent significant power loss. To prevent that from happening, we require all strings in a parallel environment to have optimizers, that way we can adjust the voltage and current of both strings so that they're always matched to each other and no power loss occurs. And sorry for the longer answer on that.
That's all right. So if I just wanted optimization, do I need any setup or programming, or do I need any additional equipment like a CCA or a TAP? And what is a CCA and a TAP?
Okay, no problem. So the CCA effectively is a data logger. It's an abbreviation or a short form for what we call Cloud Connected Advanced. So it's a small data logger. The TAP that you refer to is, again, a short version of Tigo access point. So it means it's an access point that we communicate through. So to answer your question, if you have a system and you just want to optimize the system, you do not require any additional equipment, just the optimizers. The optimizers are a simple plug-and-play device. You plug them on the panel and they will optimize. The CCA and TAP are actually used when you want to add additional functions to a system.
Okay.
Perfect. I have one more question for you, Jeff. When I add a CCA kit to a system, what does it do?
Okay, great question. So tailing on from the last question, the CCA, as I mentioned, is a data loggers want to log data. Adding a CCA and TAP to a system effectively will turn on two features of an optimizer. The first feature that it activates is its panel level monitoring capabilities. So it means that the optimizer will start emitting or transmitting performance data, and we log data from the optimizer roughly every 2 seconds. So we get voltage, current, power, temperature, and a few other values from the optimizer. That is gathered through the TAP. So the TAP will collect the data, it sends it to the CCA, and the CCA synchronizes the data, and every 10 minutes it pushes it to our server so it can be accessed for viewing by the homeowner or the installer or system operators. The other feature that is activated when you add a TAP to a system is a function called rapid shutdown. There are a number of countries that actually have rapid shutdown standards, such as the US, Thailand, Taiwan, and the Philippines. And in those countries, they have a requirement that you must be able to bring the DC voltage of an array, so both your home run cables as well as the voltage on the roof itself, down to below 30 volts within 30 seconds. So when you add a CCA and TAP, that is a feature that you're turning on the device. In the event of a power loss, or in the event that you turn off the AC supplying the CCA, it will actually cause the optimizers to deactivate or to not emit any voltage. Okay, so on a Tigo system, the string voltage would be 0 volts. Scenarios where you might use it, such as places in Queensland that get a lot of storms, like cyclones, etc. This provides a methodology of actually being able to turn off a solar asset, being able to turn it into low voltage mode while there's a storm or time of peril, and it gives you time to actually view or assess the system before putting it back in operation after a storm passes. So it's a very good way of actually adding safety and O&M benefits to systems.
Which is great to hear. And I'm sure for installers that gives them some extra safety when they're testing and working on the systems. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, having monitoring. So one of the most important things, one of the most overlooked things, I believe, is the actual monitoring benefits for both the customer and for the solar installer. In Australia, we have higher labor costs compared to other countries, and so there can be a lot of hidden costs or labor costs that can be incurred on solar systems. Having quality monitoring or good visibility of a system First of all, will save the installer significant time when they're troubleshooting. Um, and it will also help to identify problems within a system. In fact, I had a system yesterday where a system was installed, but one of the panels had was on a slightly different roof elevation, and anyways, the panel got connected in reverse polarity. The system itself obviously identified the issue and allowed the installer to correct the issue while he was on site. So again, it's very powerful and will save a tremendous amount of both labor time and management time in the future of these assets.
Fantastic, Jeff. Thank you for that. That kind of brings us to the end of our chat, but clearly if our customers and installers are interested, they can go to the Tigo website, which is tigoenergy.com. That they can go to the One Stop Warehouse website, and they can check us out there and check the products out there. So, and download tech support sheets there as well. So data sheets. Thank you, Didi. Thanks, Jeff. It's been a pleasure to learn.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much, both of you, for inviting us. And as you mentioned, anybody wanting additional information, data sheets, etc., they can access them directly from our website, www.tigoenergy.com, under resources. If people have design questions, so if they're uncertain about parallel strings or just different designs, they're always welcome to email training. So it's training@tigoenergy.com. They will respond. They'll look over any design, and they can tell you how many components and what Tigo components you require for an installation. We do systems that range anywhere from a kilowatt in size up into 300 megawatts. So the systems will vary dramatically, but they're welcome to email at any time or to call me directly as well.
Thank you, sir. And we will hope that many people do.
Thank you, Jeff.
We've got a video that you gave us to play, and we're going to play that at the end of the show. So it's for those who want to see the expanded universe of Tigo, that'll give you some insights on that. So thanks again, Jeff. Thanks for your time.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, both of you.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice.
That was great. Didi, promotions. We have got lots happening.
Yeah. Let's move to the next topic of the day. It's June, which means the end of financial year sales. It's the best time of the year to shop for new stock. Reduced price are available for a limited time only, so make sure you call your account manager to secure now your products.
That's right, and from today till the end of the month, we've got some great offers on PV modules, inverters and solar storage solutions. So make sure you go back and check your email, because you've got an email yesterday telling you all the great deals that are happening. If you don't have an account with us, make sure you sign up to discover these incredible deals and get on our emailing list. So that's the EOFY 2020 big sale. So make sure that you go and head down to see that. What else have we got? We've got FEMA.
That's right, Tim. Just also a reminder that if you purchase or have planned order for FEMA inverter, please reach out to your account manager, because you can get some free merchandise.
That's right. There's a great bunch of gear. Great bunch of free merch, or not free merch. You've got to purchase, obviously, a FEMA inverter. But if you want to see what you get, check out our social media, because Didi has made a lovely video where she opens the gift bag and shows you all the great products there. So make sure you go and give her a like for that, because she did an awesome job. We have also got a photo competition running from Goodway, which is where you can win up to $200 Amazon vouchers, and there's about $10,000 worth of vouchers being given away. So the odds are in your favour that if you take a fantastic photo of a Goodway installation, Goodway products, that you have a chance of winning. So all you need to do is to log into the Goodway social media, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, upload your photo, or find the post, upload your photo, and make sure you tag it Goodway. So that's hashtag Goodway. And that's all you need to do.
Otherwise, they will never find you. Super simple.
It is. Now, Dee Dee.
There is also this week we have so many competitions. Like it's a whole contest. Our friends at Discover Energy are looking for the perfect name for the mascot. Do we want to show the audience the mascot team?
We do. So let's have a look at the little video that they produced.
You just have to basically name.
So
Beautiful.
That's the Discover Energy mascot, little robot. He needs a name, or she needs a name, or it needs a name. All you need to do is to go to Discover Energy website /blog, and you'll find a link to the competition, and the prize is
the form.
Yeah, there's a form where you can enter your details, and you can win this great little robot prize. So that'll be drawn, I believe, at the end of the month. Now, hopefully,
beautiful gift for children.
We have Rebecca. I'm so glad you were there. I had no idea. Welcome, Rebecca.
Yay!
Now, Rebecca
I'm back.
is the HR manager of One Stop Warehouse. And so she's going to share with us some job information and who she's looking for and whether that might be you. So, Rebecca, how are you going? Oh, audio. You're on mute.
Sorry.
Oh, audio's
Can
not
you hear
working.
me?
Now we can hear you. Welcome.
Excellent. How are you guys?
Yes.
Doing well. Doing
Good.
really well.
Excellent.
Good.
So we've got
Can
two
we
brand
hold
new roles
this room?
with one warehouse.
I'm having a sauna here.
Oh, you're in the front room. I see. So we've got two brand new roles to join our One Stop Warehouse family. So due to our fast growth nationally, our first role, we're looking for a sales account manager in our Queensland Crestmead office. So we're looking for someone that's positive, proactive, and has a sales hunter mentality and wants a career within the solar industry. We will train the successful applicant on all aspects of our products. And the objective of this role is to manage key accounts, prospect for new business, and develop and maintain long-term relationships with our customers and oversee the sales. So One Stop Warehouse, we always hire for attitude and aptitude. So if you're a sharp, quick thinking and target-driven individual, this role is for you. So we're looking for someone that's fearless and a seal the deal type person. So bring us that can-do attitude and we will teach you the rest. So it's a really exciting role to join our amazing Queensland sales team. Our second role is a lead technical engineer, which is based from our New South Wales office in Erskine Park. And it's a brand new role, and it's to assist the product and marketing manager to provide technical support to internal and external clients regarding our products and providing engineering support. Ideally, we're looking for someone that has an electrical or electronics background, either product tech support or engineering, and solar industry experience is preferable but not required. And this role joins our amazing technical team as well. Our friends over at Discover Energy have let me know that they have two brand new roles for their growing teams as well. So the role is the same, and they're looking for two, one in Adelaide and one in Brisbane. And it's a junior business development manager role. This particular role requires a well-connected junior business development manager who will assist the team to qualify leads, create more opportunities, and be a really important part of our sales team. It'll be involved in the development of new and existing business, identifying end user leads, arranging appointments to meet potential and current customers. It's really, really exciting. The ideal person would have some strong business development or sales experience, either in B2B or B2C environments. If you do have solar energy experience, that's an added bonus, but not necessary. And if you also have any proven success prior to developing new markets, that's great as well as an added bonus. So that's it from those 4 roles. Very exciting.
It is. So, how
can they apply?
So all the job roles, I believe, are advertised on Seek, LinkedIn, Facebook. You can also apply directly. So you can email hr@onestopwarehouse.com.au or hr@discoverenergy.com.au. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then you're up.
So then you get to work with Rebecca, myself, and Dee Dee. So that would be great to have you as a part of the team. So make sure you go to those places and put your credentials in, and I'm sure you'll get to talk to Rebecca later in an interview.
Yeah, join the One Stop Warehouse family.
And Bec interview all of us, and we are still alive.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Rebecca. Really appreciate your time. And hopefully we'll talk to you again soon.
We survived. Thank you, Bec.
Excellent. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Oops. Hang on.
Bye-bye. Great. Yeah. Let's move to the next topic, team. You know that I love art. And this morning, literally like 5 minutes before the show, we found an Aussie masterpiece, because that's what I call it, an Aussie masterpiece. So the BD magazine published this morning this beautiful 100 kilowatt solar system on the rooftop of Woolies in the New South Wales regional city of Orange, which I never heard of before, but apparently it's called Orange. And Woolies logo looks like an orange. Oh my God, I just realized this. Anyway, which you can see laid out in the shape of the supermarket's logo. And it's obviously intended to reduce the emission electricity cost of the business.
Oh, that's going to keep doing that to me now. That's right, Dee Dee. Thank you.
It's nice. I love it.
It's just art, isn't it? Just to see something like that. I'm sure
we need to get more installers to do like this kind of solar art.
I'm sure that sets out the challenge that we can get our installers to start creating solar art, saving the planet, giving us a renewable energy system, plus creating some beauty. And I'll just correct you, the Woolworths people would like you to think that that looked like an apple, not an orange. But it does look awesome. Now, next.
Let's see. Where was different. Well, what's next?
Dee Dee.
Next is...
It's just been over 18 months.
Next topic of the day. Yeah, so the next topic of the day is FEMA. So they've been actually now being FEMA for the past three months before they were called ABB Solar. And they are launching 18 digital webinars from now until like December. Ensure you follow their social media pages to find out more about these awesome virtual training opportunities.
That's going to get me every time. One little memory button. Yeah, look, it's if you join that, you can actually get some CPD points. I believe that there's 30 SPD points if you attend. The first one is next Wednesday, the 24th of June at 4 p.m. and they're going to be talking about residential solar solution sales training. So check it out at the Eventbrite website. So if you look up Eventbrite and then look up FEMA Australia, you'll find your way to those events.
Easy
Dee,
to find.
We have come.
We
to
will
the
publish
end.
them as well, so it's
So if you go to our
yeah,
Facebook page,
we should play the
we'll have the
Tigo
link.
video.
We're going to play the Tigo video. Firstly, we'll just say our thanks and our goodbyes. Thanks to Jeff Routledge from Tigo Energy for joining our show today. Thanks to our special guest, Rebecca Marsh, who gave us all that great job information. And thank you for your patience and for your time and for your being here and supporting us with this show. So we're going to run this Tigo video.
See you next week.
And we'll see you
Episode
next week.
6.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Innovations in the photovoltaic industry over the last decade have made the technology a viable solution for widespread adoption. However, several issues prevent today's standard installations from functioning as ideal power sources. Environmental mismatch between panels can cause arrays to lose power. And there isn't enough monitoring resolution to effectively manage systems. What's more, omnipresent high voltage continues to be a safety concern. Tigo Energy's breakthrough technology solves these problems by embedding intelligence at the module level. Tigo's TS4 platform combines power and flexibility into a cost-effective package, creating increased return on solar investments. Tigo's TS4 consists of a base and interchangeable covers, each with unique functionality designed to meet specific site needs and fulfill Tigo's mission of increasing customer ROI. With predictive IV and selective deployment technology, installers and system owners can add functionality to solar modules as needed to overcome site challenges on a project-by-project basis.
Tigo's TS4O brings optimization to PV modules and arrays. Tigo's optimizer corrects for mismatch issues between modules using impedance matching and predictive IV. The optimizer accomplishes this by opening up a current tunnel to bypass some of the flow around a module. Using the Tigo optimizer to prevent underperforming modules from restricting the output of other panels, a solar array can produce up to 20% more energy.
Maintaining solar arrays is another problem.
The Tigo solution offers unprecedented visibility into solar arrays. When problems occur within the array, it notifies the facility manager or homeowner to take corrective action. This eliminates the need for regular blanket maintenance. The system will even predict maintenance issues.
This allows system owners to take targeted actions with much higher rates of return. With on-demand maintenance reports that help crews directly target problem areas, field and O&M costs can be greatly reduced. Crews arrive on site with exactly the right replacement components and tools to get the job done quickly.
For owners with multiple arrays, each subsequent project can be managed from the same centralized site. Over time, the macroanalytics can help refine and optimize the design and development of new projects.
Another concern is personal safety during installation, maintenance, or firefighting. When the PV off feature is activated or rapid shutdown is initiated, the Tigo solution turns each module off. This de-energizes the array, leaving only the low voltage output of an individual solar panel.
Tigo is also announcing the TS4F, a new rapid shutdown solution that uses powerline communication and is compatible with all SunSpec signaling devices for activation. In addition to the standard suite of TS4 functionality, Tigo also offers the TS4 Duo, which allows one TS4 to control 2 PV modules, providing cost savings for large installations.
The Tigo Optimizer solution offers the smallest electronics footprint in the industry, the best efficiency at 99.6%, and the highest reliability of all module-level controllers. The Tigo Optimizer solution works with virtually all inverters and panels. When coupled with these industry-leading technologies, the solution supplies the highest system efficiency and energy harvest of any solar PV architecture. The Tigo solution is certified to work across Europe, North America, Asia, and Australia. By embedding Tigo intelligence into solar arrays, installers, manufacturers, and PPAs can create new value for utility, commercial, and residential project stakeholders. Please contact us to learn more about how Tigo can improve your solar ROI. Like batteries, solar modules are connected in series